Sir, my question will be to you will be the same. Adoption and the rate of adoption and what are the current use cases NCRB is doing in terms of AI and language that is leading to the innovation?
Thank you. First of all, thank you to Mr. Amitabh Nag and Mr. Ajay Rajawatji for inviting me to share my views on the adoption of AI in the policing domain. See, policing is one of the subjects where all the boundary conditions are there. So anything, any type of a technology, you say that is a use case in the policing. So it is a very unique kind of a domain. And whether it's a networking or it's artificial intelligence or whether you have programming issues or any kind of technical issues which can be or any kind of technological innovations which can come, they can be incorporated in the policing domain. So AI is also one of those things which is getting introduced in the policing domain. And I just wanted to tell you that you will be proud to know that all the police stations in this country as of now are working on CCTNS system. All of them are computerized, generating data. There is no FIR in the country. No work is being done in a manual format across the country, right from the Minicoy Island to the Leh, Ladakh, or from Mizoram to the Pokhran. Entire police stations in the country are working on this, the systems, computer systems. So there is a huge technological digital leap which has been taken by policing systems. Now with this, there were so many challenges which are not faced by the other e-governance projects in the country. Because policing is a state subject, since law and order is a state subject, hence actually most of the work has to be done by the policeman. And also the people are not well digitally literate to actually take these technological advances in their fold. So there were a lot of challenges in the system. And with this system, there was also challenge to actually do something to take the system to the next level. So to the next level, the very obvious choice was the adoption of artificial intelligence. So by very virtue of its domain itself, the policing is an intelligence-based system. If you want to locate some criminal, you have to apply your mind to find and do all kind of a jugglery and use all kind of data sets which are available to you to locate any criminal, or actually correlate it with the facts which are being found on the scene of crime. So whether it is a predictive policing or whether it's a GIS system or it's a data analytics or a crime analytics or blockchain, whatever you want to incorporate, police is ready to actually digest it. So what we have done with respect to the artificial intelligence, see, we have all the boundary conditions in the system as I told you. There are scenarios which generally do not occur. I repeat, there are scenarios which generally do not occur in the normal parlance of work. And there are scenarios which actually needs to actually extend the level of technology which is existing in this world. For example, like once you work, you find a scenario in which there is a data which is to be written about a case which has happened in the system. So in India, we write in 11 different languages because again, law and order is a state subject. FIR is being written in 11 different languages. Now, if you have to give a clue about a person, whether he or she has any criminal antecedents, then you have to actually have a collation of this data at a national level, right? So once you have a collation of data at this national level, there are challenges. Number one is the multilingual part. People are actually writing in their languages, then the names, father's name, all other data will be coming in their respective languages. You have to make it into one language. So that means there is a need of a translation or a transliteration, whatever it is the case. But once a person in Bengal or a Odisha want to search for somebody who has done a crime in Gujarat, then there is a double conversion. You have to come from Bengali to a standard language, then again to the Gujarati. So it's a challenging system, and I must tell you, before even actually introduction of Bhashini or any other such tools, we have used a very indigenous tool to give this facility, and we are providing these services right from last around 10 odd years, where any police station in the country can search for any criminal in their language, and the result will be given from entire national database, whether that criminal has any footprint or not. This is one of the things. Now, this actually adds another example where artificial intelligence now start coming into play. You have a scenario where a person name can be written in different ways. Now, for example, my own name, people spell it wrongly. People can write, there is a chance you can write Prashun, P. Gupta, Prashun Kumar, all those kind of scenarios are there. So there is definitely a need of an identity resolution kind of a thing to be introduced in the system. So that is primarily one of the needs and one of the adoption of artificial intelligence in our system. Another thing is the text which you write about an incident. The text which you write about an incident is actually about all what has happened during that incident. एक आदमी एक कहीं रास्ते से जा रहा था, उसने कोई गाड़ी आई, उसने उसको क्या कुचल दिया, या उसके में से कोई आदमी बाहर निकला, उसने उसको मार दिया. So this kind of a text is being written in the field number 12 of FIR. This has the most of the information but written in their own language. Then there is the introduction of artificial intelligence into the system. You need to get all that information pulled out, tokenized, and then also mapped with equivalent words in their languages to give some kind of an output. Some kind of an output which says that if you put कि मुझे एक आदमी को कट्टे से मारा, तो कट्टा is a local terminology for a pistol or a rifle or a small weapon or a local weapon. So these kind of a combination you need to provide to the system. So as an additional to the Bhashini, what we have done when we launched our AI platform, we developed this kind of a vocabulary, learning the curve, where actually you have all the synonyms, सारे पर्यायवाची एक word के जो हो सकते थे वो सारे डाल दिए गए. एंड वो हमने भाषणी को दिए जिससे हमारी सिचुएशन, हमारा रिजल्ट थोड़े इम्प्रूव हो. पर पर्सनली वी हैव एक्चुअली डन लॉट ऑफ वर्क इन एआई. देन वी हैव ऑल्सो ट्राइंग टू डू प्रिडिक्टिव पुलिसिंग यूजिंग आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस and also some kind of a data analytics using artificial intelligence and machine learning. So these kind of some scenarios which we have developed. And see, data analytics in the policing domain is also not easy. See, the people who are actually AI enthusiasts, I must tell you this, that in our domain, in policing domain, most of the data analytics, artificial intelligence tools are actually westernized tools. There is no Indian theories actually behind those tools. Now, crowd for an Western country is 5,000 people. पर हमारे लिए जो crowd है वो तो महाकुंभ है. So whatever formulas actually is adopted by the Western writers doesn't apply here. Number one. Number two, हमारे यहाँ जो crime होता है वो actually solar calendar के हिसाब से होता नहीं है. ये बड़ा unique scenario है. मतलब एआई के लोगों के लिए चैलेंज भी बनता है इससे कि आपके यहाँ जो हमारे यहाँ जो क्राइम होता है वो लूनर कैलेंडर से होता है. हमारे यहाँ सिर्फ दो ही ऐसे त्यौहार हैं हिंदुस्तानी सिस्टम में, तीन मान सकते हैं. एक होता है 14 जनवरी, एक होता है आपका 25 दिसंबर, और एक 14 फरवरी जो कि वैलेंटाइंस डे होता है, जो कि फिक्स डेट को आते हैं. इसके अलावा कोई भी इवेंट है वो फिक्स डेट को नहीं होता. ना शादियाँ फिक्स डेट को होती है, ना दिवाली, होली, कोई भी त्यौहार फिक्स डेट को नहीं होता. इसलिए किसी भी तरह की प्लानिंग करना बेस्ड ऑन द प्रीवियस डेटा, दैट रिक्वायर्स लॉट ऑफ आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस सिस्टम एंड ट्रेनिंग दैट डेटा ऑन अ लूनर कैलेंडर रेदर देन अ सोलर कैलेंडर. इट्स अ यूनिक थिंग विच नेवर हैपेंड इन एनी पार्ट ऑफ अदर पार्ट ऑफ द वर्ल्ड. सो इसलिए क्या है कि हम लोगों के पास जो चैलेंजेस हैं उसके लिए हमको अपने होम ग्रोन सॉल्यूशंस बनाने पड़ते हैं. एंड उसके लिए हम जैसे हम भाषणी के संग हम जो सॉल्यूशन बना रहे हैं उसमें हमने काफ़ी सारे ऐसी बाउंड्री कंडीशंस भाषणी को दी हैं. जैसे एक एग्जांपल मैं भी लंच टेबल पे डिस्कस कर रहा था कि हरी लाल की कार से कोई एक्सीडेंट हुआ और एक आदमी का खून हो गया, तो इसका मुझे ट्रांसलेशन चाहिए। तो हरी लाल कार को वो रेड, ग्रीन रेड कार एंड खून को वो मर्डर की जगह ब्लड लिख देता है। मतलब भाषिनी को दिया, भाषिनी ने सही कर दिया अब उसको। ऐसा हरी लाल की जगह बंसी लाल भी हो सकता है, तो वो फ्लूट रेड कर देता है उसको। गुलाब सिंह को वो रेड, गुलाब सिंह को रोज लायन कर देता है। तोता राम को वो क्या है कि पैरेट राम कर देता है। सी, ये लैंग्वेज के चैलेंजेस हैं, यू नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड। सो हम लोग क्या है कि बहुत ही फंडामेंटल लेवल पर भाषिनी के साथ जुड़ के हम अपनी प्रॉब्लम के हिसाब से सिस्टम्स को ट्यून करा रहे हैं। यही हमारा क्या है कि एआई का यूज़ है। और एआई में हम लोग, मैं आई जस्ट वांटेड टू टेल यू कि इंडियन पुलिस इन द अडॉप्शन ऑफ टेक्नोलॉजी is far ahead than most of the countries in the world, including the Western ones. Thank you.